How you doing? This is Sensei Roger, and I'm doing another video here for the quarantine edition. This is the green belt. I'm doing this for the Duran family. Now you guys are watching this. I know you haven't got to this yet. I was about to test them, and then this happened where I had to close down, and we couldn't do lessons. But I'm going to start giving you the lesson, or some of the techniques now, so you can start working on it. And when we come back and do your test, and we got some techniques started for you, the Rand family. So Carlo, start practicing this with the kids when you get them. And I'm just excited that we are able to have technology to do this too. And YouTube, you're out there watching this. You can practice this with us also, but this is mainly for my students. And you can do it too, which I do share so much to you guys throughout the years. I've shared so many techniques. This time is mainly for my students here, but you're welcome to join us with these Tracy's Kenpo techniques from the green belt. So now, before we do these techniques, those who are working on this at home, you take the risk of hurting yourself. And whenever you do any kind of martial arts, there's always a risk of injury. You can injure yourself or you can injure someone else. It happens. So train responsibly. Don't go hitting nobody. Don't go hitting walls. I know you might be bouncing off the walls at this point, but let's do this and have fun with this. Let's go with the first technique. It's called the butterfly. This gets a right punch. We're going to take our left foot. We're going to step out of the way. So if you're looking at the clock, we're going to be more about 10:30, 11 o'clock. We're stepping out with the hour block here with the hook in like this. Then we're going to butterfly hands. I couldn't speak there as we step in. Let's go over this again. Step out of the way, hour block. We're going to come around with picking up the hand, sweep it out of the way, step forward, the double palms. Called butterfly. Let's go again. Step out like this, hook it. So this actually hooks on their arm a little bit, and then this one hooks and sweeps their arm clear out. That's the idea of this, is hooking that out so their arm goes out, leaving their body wide open. So let's go over this. Pick it up, hook, sweep it out, step in, double palm. I'm going to do it from this angle now. Hop, or step, hook, step again, palm. Butterfly. Let's go over this again, this way. So you can step out, block it here. See how the hand comes up? See how it goes out? Step, the double palm. Butterfly. It's a cool move. You don't want to start with the hooking right away. Or hooking like this, double. When you do this, get your guard off. This makes sense. Block it out. Hook this out of the way. If you do this, now you're predicting that you're going to do a double hand block. That's not what this is for. It's hooked, but if your hand is already there, it makes it easier to transition into that. Let's go to the next move. This is a pretty easy move, but it's a good move. It's called praying mantis. From here, you're going to turn like this. So I'm turning my foot like this, shifting with the inward block and cat step. So let's do this again. And this hand should be up, not down here. Then you're going to throw a right front kick and then a right square punch coming at the same time. So if I'm here, the idea is hitting the knee and the head on this. But this is great. You don't have to take these giant steps on this and do that. It could work if you stepped and did that also. But the idea is the punches come at you pretty fast. You start to block it and you shift your body out of the way. A kick and a square punch. Let's go on this angle. Block it in, kick and square punch. Oh, let's go over here. Shift. Boom. And over here. Hoo. Hoo. And over here. Hoo. And one more time up here. Yes, you can do both sides, but right now I'm just showing one side. And the final move that we have in this video series here is called crossing the mountain. This gets a double strike. You're going to step back, cat stance, double punch. You're going to downward block. Now come around, outward block, grab. Let's do that again. Step back, cat, down, out, grab, front kick, eye spear. Step down, step forward, you push down on their arm, lean, fingertips to the throat. I love these Kung Fu type movements. They're great, fun to do, get you a lot of good fundamental movement. Sometimes techniques may seem like they don't make sense on a whole, or seem that they're going to be very hard to do. Sometimes they could be. You could be looking for the perfect situation and never get it to work. That's why we don't train these techniques for that reason. We train these techniques for exercise 1, right? Fundamental movement 2. And then when you get the fundamental movement, everything else makes sense if someone goes to attack you. So let's go back here. Cat, down, out, grab, front kick, eye spear. Step down, push, gotta lean forward, take the hands, go right to the throat. Oh. All right, we're gonna go this angle. Down, out, grab, kick, spear, push, spear. And this. Good, so a little quicker would be. I'm not looking to be super fast, flashy, I just want to show this and get this to my students and get to whoever's watching this, and you can put this movement down and just learn it. I think too many people want to be so flashy and be good. And oh, look at it, and then they actually hinder some of their training because they're going too fast, too quick. Let's learn it. Learn it, and then you can go fast. I say fast is slow, slow is fast. Makes a lot of sense. All right, so that's the end of these techniques for this video. YouTube out there, I've been sharing, like I said, for 12 years, at least 12 years, sharing videos and pouring out a lot of my knowledge. I've taken I had a lot of good responses, way more good responses. I had a lot of negative responses. But then over the years, I've seen that there's a good base of following. Some of you guys have been following me for years and been watching things. Even if you're a black belt watching, you see these videos and you just want to brush up on some of your lower belt stuff. And you know, you've been doing that for years, and I appreciate that. But also, right now with this pandemic we got going on, I got this building with no rent being paid to my landlord because there's no money coming in. I don't have a problem because I'm good on my end, but she's elderly and she has like medication that costs a lot, even though she is getting money from the government for retirement, but she doesn't have a lot coming in from that with the cost of the medication that she pays. And she's kind of worried about what's going on, and I just want to try to do something for her. So I never asked for money. I did on the other videos, so you hear me saying this over and over. That's because I'm doing it on each one of these videos. But if you're taking something from me and you want to give something back, $1 or $2, $10, whatever you want to give, you can do it to the Cash app. My cash tag is Roger Grimes 1. Roger with the capital R, Grimes with the capital G. And this is not going to be for me. It's going to be for Karan Albert. And then all the money goes there, and I'm going to give it to her. Now, once all this is done and we're back teaching, don't send me no more. Once the world is back to normal, don't send me no more. This is for Karan Albert. If it's for me, I'd say, hey, it's for me. But if you're looking to help participate with that and help her out, go ahead. If not, that's okay, because I still love you anyhow, and I'm grateful to have this many people following me over the years. So if you haven't subscribed yet either, God bless you and subscribe.